blessed ones of the nations of the world. This is your brother Dan Moses, or say our Sakodia of TRC, Ghana, coming your way with these exposés from the land of America, where in the 21st century I am being barbarously murdered in secrecy by the US government to cover up heinous crimes against Ghana and humanity, which barbarous murder is supported in secrecy by the government of Mr. Nana Addo Akufo. From the land of America, I want to welcome us to this program, Testimony New World Disorder, by saying to us, you are welcome. Akwaba, Allen, Sahale, Shagitam, welcome. Inganjoni, Vindo, you are welcome one more time. Kuso, Diwo, to San Senor, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mingalaba, Boye, Malamu, Karibu, Ekabo, No, O, Sanu, Dezua, Enkwang de Hena, Mitash, Duburo, Pezaluvat, Bine I Vinit, Barigalus, Vita Iche, Ayubon, Dobridoya, Velkommen, Eshtan, Ozut, Walang, Anoman, bienvenido, namaste, swagetam, kush, amadid, Baruch, haba, marhaba, wanyong haminida, wanying, nyejeko, anyamime, nyejeko, we zolo novio, miawezo, akwaba, to the program, Testimony New World Disorder. Testimony New World Disorder, as we know, is the program through which we get to know what is happening to Ghana, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global wickedness, deception, delusion, and lies, which are willfully made up by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world. But for some reason, for their selfish interest, having continue to deal with humanity so treacherously by willful deception, willful lies, and the delusion having brought the world to this current state. But we are most grateful to God that by this same program we are so get to receive some divine guide, divine direction, divine insight that we may know exactly what to do. So blessed ones of the nations of the world, thank God and akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder, because the entire human race is at stake in regarding what fellow men are doing to humanity and the nations of the world. We begin the program by welcoming us in various languages, as many languages as we can, by saying the same word, Kwaba, welcome, welcome, in diverse languages. So we are welcome to the program. Testimony New World Disorder. Blessed ones of the nations of the world. This expose is being recorded on the 18th of August 2020 in the night, and it's going to be posted right after the recording. It's against the 19th of August 2020. Blessed ones of the nations of the world. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. We have gotten to understand that it is time for us to speak out, and therefore we are going to speak out. Humanity and the nations of the world must get to know what the global wicked forces, fellow human beings, by their wickedness have invented, have purposed for the entire human race, for which reason we are here. We are in the current state of our world, and we are going to begin to hear and to know and to understand what fellow human beings have done to our world, what they have intended for the human race. Blessed ones of the nations of the world, Akwaba to the program Testimony Evil Disorder. I want to draw the attention of the noble Ghanaian people, the noble African people, humanity, and the nations of the world, the United Nations, international authorities, heads of the nations of the world, to something very important that we all need to take a critical look. Ever since I told the world, I told us here that we are going to begin to know what fellow human beings are doing to the world and the evil and the wickedness that they have intended for the world and which is coming. The government of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, they are haunted so much. Let's take a look at something. In the expose which came to us on the 13th of August, I had told us in the expose part 2 that I recorded that part 2 before the part 1. I needed to let you know that because that you understand that the stakes that are perpetrating, that have invented doom, destruction, death for the human race, they had access to the video part 1, and just like the part video part 2, expose part 2, and like the part 1 as well, before it gets it got to us on the 13th of August when we saw the exposés in various nations. We have seen it in the morning on the 13th of. However, it was posted on the in the night of the 12th of August. Humanity and the nations of the world. In Ghana, on that same 13th of August, the world saw and heard, Ghana heard, that the Electoral Commission building, an Electoral Commission building in Accra, Ghana, was set ablaze at dawn while the Ghanaian people went to sleep. The Electoral Commission building was set ablaze. Humanity and the nations of the world. We want to ask the government of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, what are they afraid of? What do they have to hide from the Ghanaian people? What are they hiding? Why is their guilty conscience haunting them so much that the Ghanaian people, their portion, must continue to be wickedness, evils, in secrecy against the state and against the Ghanaian people? Humanity and the nations of the world, United Nations, heads of the nations of Ghana, noble Ghanaian people, Africa, let's keep our eyes so close on the government of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and the global wicked stakes in America who have invented damnation for the human race and think that God is dead. And they have succeeded in bringing the doom to us, and there is nothing we can do about it. That is their thought. Let's watch the government of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and the stakes in America, what they shall begin to do to the Ghanaian people. This is an iota, the burning of, you see, burning of. I've told you that these evil sticks that are coming at humanity, their feet is on the neck of the church, the neck of the mosque, the neck of the synagogue. The entire human race is bleeding at their hands. Killing, stealing, and destruction is what they have for the human race. We should watch the government of Nana Addo Akufo and these stakes. that in order to divert the attention of the Ghanaian people from what we are going to hear, the exposés that are going to come, to let us know that the entire human race is at stake. But God has gone ahead of the wicked forces. Let's watch the government of Nana Addo Akufo and the global state as they will begin to use what they know: killing, stealing, and destruction. Let's expect more burning and destruction of the properties of the Ghanaian people. They would like to use that diversionary tactics. They would like to continue killing the innocent people of Ghana, politicians, diplomats, religious leaders. They would like to intensify that evil against the people to seek to divert the attention from what is happening. Ghana, don't be moved. In the midst of all this, don't shake, don't panic. Know that God is with you. The source of the evil that they would want to visit upon the nation to divert your attention from what they have done to the nation, what has been purpose for humanity and the nations of the world by these evil stakes. Don't shake, don't panic, but just know that the number one suspect is our own government and the stakes that are hiding here in the land of America. It is their own guilty conscience that is haunting them to initiate, to visit that destruction of the burning of the Electoral Commission building in Accra. We should expect them to do worse, but we should not forget. We should not be swayed in our minds. The suspect and the people behind is your own government, our own government, and the stakes in America. They are the people doing that. Humanity and the nations of the world, that we give as a clean sheet in regarding the exposés that are coming. We would want to begin to take out, delete almost all the exposés that we have received so far, especially so far as my family in Ghana. My family is in Ghana, especially in Kumasi. My family in Ghana, as far as they are concerned, we are going to remove almost all the exposés and have just a very few that focuses on the operators of this terror cell, the terrorists whom I call and have named before the United Nations the new terrorists hiding in America with their counterparts in Ghana, troubling the nation of Ghana in secrecy and troubling humanity from America in secrecy, troubling their own nation. We are going to remove we're going to delete almost all of the exposés. So we begin on the first sheet with the focus being on the exposés that are coming. We would have to do this to a respect for my family in Ghana. As much as the entire human race is at stake, and we are all in a very dangerous and a helpless situation, we all need the help of God. We all need to know what is happening to us, that we flee and take refuge in God. It is a moment that nations, humanity, would have to make a choice as to whether they are going with God or they are giving, they are putting their hopes in these evil forces and go have the domination that they have purposed uh, for them, we would have the opportunity to choose God or to turn our backs on Him. And this opportunity, God is making it come through one of His sons, just like you, just like me, and it must reach all of the human race. It must reach my family as well. So humanity and the nations of the we need to clean all the exposés that has come. The operators of the terror cell in this uh, abode, the terror network that's troubling Ghana and humanity and the nations of the world. Uh, what exposés has to do with them, we will try and leave them. But we are going to, as I'm telling us, so many. If you don't see the exposés as from this day, previous ones, it is for the reason that we are starting a new thing for the sake of humanity and the nations of the world. Ghana and the nations of the world. uh, it will blow the minds of the Ghanaian people that what would drive some of our own people to be so wicked to the state of Ghana, to our precious people, by bonding with foreign forces in secrecy to get our own people killed shamelessly, openly, and in secrecy. Kill the young, kill the old, kill diplomats, kill politicians, killing our celebrities, killing our politicians. And they not being content with their evil, decided that they must go after my family members, prominent members, key members of my family, that if they eliminate them out of life, it will be very easy for them to get me murdered. And then, having eliminated them from life, the same people who have given my people of Ghana over to be killed have strengthened the hands of the US government and the wicked forces operating here in America to get me murdered. What kind of wickedness has visited upon some of our own people to be this evil to this African? What kind of hatred do they have for this Ghanaian to be this evil? Ghana, we have no idea. We have no idea as to the evil that some of our own people thought that they were outsmarting God. They were outsmarting our nation. They were outwitting humanity and sell me to total doom and destruction, which even they have not the power to deliver me out of. But unknown to them, unknown to the evil forces in America, God, for the sake of humanity, for the sake of the nations of the world, went way ahead of all their diabolical evils. Come Friday, we shall officially, when we have cleaned these exposés, we shall officially begin to receive the exposés patiently, gradually, without haste. And Ghana will begin to understand the evil done against our own state, done against our own people, done against this Ghanaian, the evil purposed by fellow human beings here in America and their counterparts in Ghana, which they think that they are playing the human race, they are playing God. But God is not a man to be played by men. Blessed ones, Ghana must understand that, you see, my people, some of my people, the government, they have been so evil and so purpose determined to get me destroyed after they have killed my people, to the point that a Kenyan married woman, Akib, whose husband has fled into the land of Kenya and are deserted here in America, and is operating this terror cell. They have to put me under surveillance in my bedroom and are so diabolical and evil to me to let a woman be watching my nakedness. At this home. That is how much hated I have been hated by some of our own people. Many of the surveillance images that they have received from America, I'm talking about the government of Nana Addo Akufo, some of them were received from the crime network, their co-crime counterpart in the land of Kenya. There are the evil after they have sold the people of Kenya to death, and they are for money, for mansions and hotels and restaurants. They are evil counterparts who are aiding them to cover up the crimes against their own people. Images in this home are shared with people in Kenya. They stay in Kenya and they have access to surveillance images in my bedroom here in America. In the smartness of the government of Mr. Nana Addo Akufo, some of the images that they have received from this home had come from their crime network in Kenya, because the operators of the terror cell give individuals in Kenya, their crime network members in Kenya, access to the surveillance here by their cell phone. Somebody can be in Ghana. If they give you the code, you can have access to what is happening here. Humanity and the nations of the world, we are welcome to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Ghana has been told this week that India is going to be giving them a vaccine for what is happening to humanity. Ghana is going to supply, India is going to supply Ghana vaccine. Ghana, hear this and hear it well. What is happening to humanity? The evil that has been intended for the human race. No vaccine. No vaccine. Read it from my lips. No vaccine from any lab can solve it. No vaccine. India, which you are counting on for that vaccine. India has been the nation that has stood behind me in all these struggles, just like Russia, just like Nigeria, all these struggles. In the land of Canada, India was there. I've said it over and over again. And there's so much hatred of my killers for me. For our information, they have set up India. India itself doesn't understand what is happening to her and what is happening to the world. What vaccine can India have as a solution? No vaccine. No vaccine. It is only God. So Ghana, don't think that there is any vaccine that is coming. The answer is God and God alone. And as we begin to hear, we shall make a choice whether we are going with God or we are going with vaccine from India. Which vaccine? Cannot help India itself. Akwa to the program, testimony, new world disorder. Humanity and the nations of the world to the government of Nana Addo Akufo, to the US government. They have thought that God is dead. They are able to sway their own people of Ghana. They are able to manipulate the American people, and they get away with it for generations, for years. It has been done to the American people, and it has made them, the US government, to believe that, technology is God, intelligence is God. You understand? And therefore, it's all, you forget about God, they think. But they will begin to know that there is something beyond their technology, something beyond their intelligence, and there is something beyond their paper money. I want to say to the pride of humanity and the African people that the US government must get it and get it clear. I thank the US government for the so much hatred I was given away by some of my own people. And the US government has considered that, and is still considering that, the guy has been destroyed beyond what God can do. Well, America, I want to say this to your government, that I stand on the behalf of the African people and tell the US government that I am an African. I am a Ghanaian. No amount of hatred from the US government would make me abandon my people of Ghana, the African people, and choose America. I will not. I would not. And to Ghana, I must go. And I am going. And God shall take me there. I would never, not even the presidential seat of America, nothing of America can would I accept betray my people, the African people, and choose the hatred of America for me, the downtrodden of the dignity of the African people. Africa, rejoice. They thought that they have the life of your son in their hands because they have paid a few evil of my land to lead the entire human race into total destruction. But all of them, every member of the US government, their lives are in the hands of God. All of them, not one. Not one of them created themselves. I don't care how much wicked they are continuing to be to their own people and to the nations of. I don't care about that. My innocent children, tortured and abducted, no matter what the US does, the children are Africans. The blood of Africa runs in them. The US government cannot do anything about that. They cannot take Africa from them. And I choose Africa. I choose God. I choose humanity. And I choose the nations of the world. To Ghana, I shall be, and God shall take me. That is my portion. My portion is the people of God, and my portion is God. And I have chosen it. Humanity and the nations of the world. I'll call back to the program Testimony, New World, Disorder. They can continue to live in fear and panic out of their own evil that they have created. Let them seek to take God out of life and out of this world. They have done everything to take God out of your life, my life, and out of our world. And by so doing, they want to invent their own God. And they have invented their own damnation. It shall be far from me. It shall be far from you. It shall be far from us. But may it be unto them that have sought to sell the soul of humanity. Your soul, my soul, our souls away. But there is a blood that speaks on your behalf and my behalf, on behalf of the human race. I am redeemed by the blood, and you are redeemed. Let's go to what to do. As from Friday, as I have told us, we are going to clean almost all the exposés and begin with what is happening to us, that we get to know that, hey, this is no child's play. This is no politician solution. This is no diplomatic solution. No. This is no intelligence solution. This is beyond imam. It is beyond the rabbi. It is beyond the preacher. That is how evil fellow human beings have been to the human race. But they are only men and not God. God bless you. Let's start the expose on new fresh page. Come Friday. I said, God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana. Bye-bye.